Peace, peace. I'm gonna try to make this joint quick too. And just touching bases on certain shit. If you watch any of my videos, you know, I try to talk about or discuss the issues within the black community. And today I'm gonna try to talk about what can one do, you know? A lot of us know the problems, but don't know what to do about them. Like, we know we need to practice economics. We know we need to do this and that. We know this and that. Blah, blah. But how does one start just to help to improve the situations? You don't have to have $1 million. You don't have to have any of that shit for real. Like me, you know, there's a lot of people that be like, oh, you ain't got a building, you ain't got a business, so you can't contribute, or I ain't got $100 million, so I can't contribute, or I'm not a leader, so I can't get 100 people to follow me. You know, things of that nature. Well, there's simple things you can do. Like for me, for instance, I work out. I have my own up and coming business, you know, from the ground up type of business. Work hard to establish it. Well, and I also study a lot. I study every day. Every day. I read, take notes. I got notebooks on top of notebooks. Well, it doesn't take money. It doesn't take power, popularity. It don't take none of that shit to improve your community, wherever you're from, to start doing something in the positive direction as adults. So for me, I work out. What you said it was. So I work out. So what I do, and what I've been doing, is inviting people to work out with me. You understand? So for instance, my cousin is just like me. At one point, out of shape, my lungs shitty, I smoke, but I work out every day, right? And he wants to get his body back together, so I invited him to work out, and he came, and he comes, and he's been coming for the last week straight, week and a half almost, and I work out with him according to what he can lift and what he can do. I work out with him, and I work him hard. Work him hard. My homie, he want to get his body together. He been coming for about almost a week now straight. He wants to get his body together. My body's together. I mean, it ain't the greatest, and I'll never be satisfied until I die. You never settle. But I work with them to get their bodies together, physically get them together. I get my lady together. She works out, does yoga and works out. And I'm on her ass with that. You know, so this is a contribution to the community. Get your physical together. Help get your people's physical together. Help them to get in shape. They could be doing anything else in the world at that time, but they down there busting their ass with you in that workout. So that's one thing you can do. Just get a couple. You don't have to have 50, 60 followers or people that fuck with you. Start with one person. And go from there. So that's one thing you can do. You know, start a workout club or something. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, like I said, I have a small up and coming business that I'm working tooth and nail to get legitly like up there. You feel me? So what do? Well, since it's my business, I'm the only one who works or does the work, finds the jobs. My lady's cousin, young black man, athlete, about 16, 17 years old. Well, I asked him, does he want to come help me work? And of course he says yeah. So I put him on jobs. It ain't hundreds and hundreds of dollars or nothing. But it's giving him something to do instead of being exposed and out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And it gives him a mental function or a mental process of be your own boss. I worked for this money. I have no boss above me. You know what I'm saying? Work for yourself. So I do that. I put my homies on too. I put them on jobs too. There ain't no need to be greedy, you feel me? Because if I can't get to that job, one of these men that I put on can make it to that job. You see what I mean? So you could do a workout club type situation, a book club type situation, do your own business, build your own business, and put your own people on. Whoever's willing to work, whether you cook, sew, whatever the hell you do. If you have an opportunity to just put somebody on, say you sew clothes, and you need somebody to go up to Family Dollar get you some more thread. Well, now you can have an assistant. Now this assistant is watching you do your craft and learning from you. So now eventually they can do it. You see what I'm saying? So you don't need millions of dollars. You don't need business. You don't need to do a lot of shit. Feel me? Another thing I do is I study every day. I read every day. Take notes every day. We'll take those notes and study with one of your peoples. Like me, look, I'm not perfect. I'm still a nigga from the street. You feel me? That just changed up his ways, got more intellectual on him. You know, changed up completely. I'm still the same person. I still have to have those. I still have my history in the streets. I still have my ups and downs. I still have my criminal activity. Everything's everything. Nothing changed, nigga. You know? But, so what I'll do is, I'll study with a motherfucker. And I'll do that, and I'll study with him. You ain't gotta study hard, because, you know, a lot of this information is too much to take all in at one time, so you gotta break it up, of course. And so we'll study something about, you know, American is actually copper-toned, dark-skinned people. There's no European that's an American. No white person in America is a native of America. So say that's just a topic. So we'll study that topic, and we'll study references and sources, and we'll compare those sources, notes, and we'll get down to the nitty-gritty of it. So you can study with your peoples. Just remember, the thing is, whatever you do, if it's positive and you can bring in as many people as you can, you're making an impact, because they could be exposed to outside sources that could put them in a negative situation. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. You know how easy it is to get in some bullshit? Stop it. Yeah, I look a little scruffy. You know, daddy duties, running after the girls. I mean, you know how it goes. It is what it is. But, yeah, so you can study, workout club, book club, put people on in a business, or start a business, you know what I'm saying? Start a business with your homies, or your girlfriends, or whoever I might be speaking to, you know? If y'all can cook, start making plates. If you can do hair, start doing hair for the low. I know you gotta take in how much you pay for the supplies you gotta use on old girl head or whatever. But don't crack heads. Build your business first. Show the people, the clientele, that you're worth the money that you're gonna be asking them to spend. That way you can start some revenue, you understand? And you can teach somebody. So you and your homegirl start doing hair. About a year later, y'all got like 30 motherfuckers ready to do hair every other weekend, right? Save, both of y'all, save some of that money. Y'all can open up a little hole in the wall, you know. I'm just saying, start from scratch. Get a little hole in the wall. That little hole in the wall turn into its own little building. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. You don't have to have millions of dollars to cook. You don't have to have millions of dollars to sew clothes. You don't have to have millions of dollars to work out. Come on, son. And so at the end of my training, I call it training because I'm helping these young men and young women work their bodies. What we do after our workout is over is we go to the other side. Like in my basement, you got one side, all workout. Bench, dumbbells, curl bars, all that shit, right? And then on the other side of the basement, it's like a nice little room layout. Table right under the light, and I got a chessboard sitting there. So what we do after we work our physical, we work our mental on the chessboard. And I teach them the ins and outs of chess. I'm not the greatest chess player, so anybody sees this and hears me talk about, I teach them how to play chess. Don't take it like I'm saying I'm big and bad and I'm the greatest Bobby Fischer type of nigga in the world. No, I'm just okay at chess. So we sit there and we play chess, build our mental. It's a strategic game. It's an offense and defensive game. Makes you think. So while we play our chess, we might build knowledge about issues amongst the black people. How our economics is backwards. How this place we call America, which isn't called America for real. America, quote unquote, is a 10-mile parcel of land in D.C. or District of Columbia. That's America for you people that might not know. And so what we'll do is we'll build like what I'm doing right now. So I'll tell you what I just told you about America. So while we're playing chess, after we're done playing chess, we'll get into the books or the references or the sources of that topic. Is America really just in District of Columbia? So we'll look up all the information given. We'll come to our conclusion. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So people, whoever was watching this, white, black, I don't give a fuck, male, female, young child, whoever was watching this, you don't have to have like a bunch of money or anything like that to do something positive within your community for your peoples. I'm strictly for the black folks, quote unquote black. You know, I don't give a fuck what you white folks is doing. I don't, because I know what you're doing. I see it. So I gotta build my physical up. Do you see? You see? Yeah, you can't even see. It don't even matter. I look good though. Yeah, blow your nose, baby. You don't have to have millions of dollars to do shit. They start simple. Get a couple of your people together. Read a book. Have a book club. That's building the mental. The energy from positive things is real. You will feel it. Your energy will go up. After you do something physical, work out, your energy is up. Your positive energy goes up. You know what I'm saying? So stop with the, so what's the blueprint? What are we supposed to do? I can't get 100 people to follow me. Nobody's listening. They don't tell you none of that. Just get one of your homies, work out with him, read a book with him, smoke a blunt, play chess with him. You know, start a business. You good at something? Do it. Don't work for nobody. Why would you? This is new age slavery. What's the old slavery? Slaves or workers go out and do whatever work their supervisor or cracker master tells them to do. For what? Scraps. Scraps. They lived off scraps. Them ass crackers did not give a fuck about slaves. So they worked them for scraps. Now let's fast forward to now. What is new age slavery? You workers. Now I'm not knocking anybody with a 9-to-5. Listen to the points. So you motherfuckers is working for a supervisor, which would be the slave master. You are the slaves working for this supervisor, doing whatever this supervisor wants you to do. For what? For scraps. Because you get a $600, $700 check. This is hypothetical. These are not actual legit numbers, right? You get a check of $700 while the business makes millions. You are getting scraps. Black, white, Latino, Asian, whatever the fuck you are. This is new age slavery. We've been conditioned for that. So, if you're good, say you work at a pizza place, and you make the best pizza in there out of the people. You're the fastest, accurate, all that. Why don't you just step the fuck away from that job? Your peoples already know you work there anyway. Whoever's in your circle of life who gets to experience you already know where you work, already know you make pieces. They probably trying to get one on the low. You know how it go. Right, okay. So once you take that talent of being able to make those pieces so fast and accurate and go into business for yourself, hopefully you got a driver's license to do, right? So you can just be your own delivery boy, your own pizza maker. Or make the pizza and have one of your homies that's trying to survive out here and let him go drop them off. Now you have your own little business. It only took money to get the dough or the ingredients for the dough, sauces and all the herbs and spices, whatever the fuck you put on your pizzas, all hypothetical. So you can make your shit for the low, go sell it, make your money back. Whether it be $2 you made off of the pizza, $3, $4, save that up. That's profit, right? That's profit to build your business. So this is all I'm saying. Stop making excuses. Stop being at a standstill because you don't know which way to go. Because I understand it. Like, damn, nobody's going to listen to me. Nobody fucks with me like that. I can't have followers where we can make a move. Start simple. First, start at yourself. You can't change anything outside of yourself unless you change yourself. Change yourself for the better. Work on yourself. Then work on your immediate in-the-home family. Then you can take a step outside and change up that shit. You feel me? Just take what I say, listen to me. If I make good points, use them. If what I'm saying doesn't affect you in any way, or you can't take use of it, disregard it. It's okay. This man said it. Take the valuable information, keep it. Take what's not good for you, that doesn't suit you, and leave it. Just leave it. I love all y'all. Even the ones that hate me. I ain't got into the European ass yet. You know, because I'm going to save all that. The plight of the black family is my focus. I'm nobody's teacher. You understand? I'm not trying to be a leader. You understand? I'm just one motherfucker with valuable information. I'll say that. You don't have to agree with it. Doesn't make it less valuable. Just because you can't use it doesn't mean the next person can. You understand? You gotta understand me, family. It's always love. You gotta take my money out of my pocket so I don't lose it. Check it. As a matter of fact, check into this. Just for anybody who think I'm bullshitting, right? I think I talked about paper money being IOUs and debt. We hold value to this because we hold value to this. There is no value to this. Gold and silver is the only true currency, right? See if you can see it. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. You want to key on the words legal tender. This is just something for you to build on at the end of this video I make, that's all. Look in the legal tender. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and happiness to anybody and everybody.